Proverbs 15. Respond gently when you are confronted, and you'll diffuse the rage of another. Responding with sharp, cutting words will only make it worse. Don't you know that being angry can ruin the testimony of even the wisest of men? When wisdom speaks, understanding becomes attractive, but the words of the fool make their ignorance look laughable. The eyes of the Lord are everywhere, and he takes note of everything that happens. He watches over his lovers, and he also sees the wickedness of the wicked. When you speak healing words, you offer others fruit from the tree of life. Wow. Let me read that again, verse 4. When you speak healing words, you offer others fruit from the tree of life. That's powerful. But unhealthy negative words do nothing but crush their hopes. You're stupid to mock the instruction of a father, but welcoming correction will make you brilliant. There's power in the house of the righteous, but the house of the wicked is filled with trouble, no matter how much money they have. When wisdom speaks, revelation knowledge is released, but finding true wisdom is the word of a fool. In the word of a fool is futile. It's despicable to the Lord when people use the worship of the Almighty as a cloak for their sin. Wow, that's huge. But every prayer of his godly lovers is pleasing to his heart. Every prayer of his godly lovers is pleasing to his heart. Wow. The Lord detests the lifestyle of the wicked, but he loves those who pursue purity. Severe punishment awaits the one who turns away from the truth, and those who rebel against correction will die. Even hell itself holds no secrets from the Lord God. For all is exposed before his eyes, and so much more the heart of every human being. The know-it-all never esteems the one who tries to correct him. He refuses to seek good advice from the wise. A cheerful heart puts a smile on your face, but a broken heart leads to depression. Lovers of God hunger after truth, but those without understanding feast on foolishness and don't even realize it. Everything seems to go wrong when you feel weak and depressed, but when you choose to be cheerful, every day will bring you more and more joy and fullness. Wow. But when you choose to be cheerful, every day will bring you more and more joy and fullness. That's really good. That's chapter 15, verse 15. The numbers are so little. When you choose to be cheerful, every day will bring you more and more joy and fullness. It's much better to live simply, surrounded in holy awe and worship of God, than to have great wealth with a home full of trouble. It's much better to have a kind, loving family, even with little, than to have great wealth with nothing but hatred and strife all around you. A touchy, hot-tempered man picks a fight, but the calm, patient man knows how to silence strife. Nothing seems to work right for the lazy man, but life seems smooth and easy when your heart is virtuous. When a man learns wisdom, a father's heart is glad, but the man who shames his mother is a foolish son. The senseless fool treats life like a joke, but the one with living understanding makes good choices. Your plans will fall apart right in front of you if you fail to get good advice. But if you first seek out multiple counselors, you'll watch your plans succeed. Everyone enjoys giving great advice, but how delightful it is to say the right thing at the right time. That is so true. The life path of the prudent lifts them progressively heavenward, delivering them from the death spiral that keeps tugging them downward. The Lord champions the widow's cause, but watch him as he smashes down the houses of the haughty. The Lord champions the widow's cause. That's so good. The Lord detests wicked ways of thinking, but he enjoys lovely and delightful words. The one who puts earning money above his family will have trouble at home, but those who refuse to exploit others will live in peace. Lovers of God think before they speak, but the careless blurt out wicked words meant to cause harm. The Lord doesn't respond to the wicked, but he's moved to answer the prayers of his godly lovers. Eyes that focus on what is beautiful bring joy to the heart, and hearing a good report refreshes and strengthens the inner being. That's good. Accepting constructive criticism opens your heart to the path of life, making you right at home among the wise. Refusing construction criticism shows you have no interest in improving your life, for revelation insight only comes as you accept correction and the wisdom that it brings. The source of revelation knowledge is found as you fall down and surrender before the Lord. Don't expect to see Shekinah glory until the Lord sees your sincere humility. Chapter 16. Go ahead and make all the plans you want, but it's the Lord who will ultimately direct your steps. We are all in love with our own opinions, convinced they're correct, but the Lord is in the midst of us, testing and probing our every motive. Before you do anything, put your trust totally in God and not in yourself. Then every plan you make will succeed. The Lord works everything together to accomplish his purpose. Even the wicked are included in his plans. He sets them aside for the day of disaster. Exalting yourself is disgusting to the Lord, for pride attracts his punishment, and you can count on that. You can avoid evil through surrendered worship and the fear of God, for the power of his faithful love removes sin's guilt and grips over you. I said that all wrong. Let me start over. You can avoid evil through surrendered worship and the fear of God, for the power of his faithful love removes sin's guilt and grip over you. When the Lord is pleased with the decisions you've made, he activates grace to turn enemies into friends. Wow, that is so cool. When the Lord is pleased with the decisions you make, he activates grace to turn enemies into friends. Wow, that's pretty powerful. Very powerful. It's better to have little with a heart that loves justice than to be rich and not have God on your side. Within your heart, you can make plans for your future, but the Lord chooses the steps you take to get there. A king speaks the revelation of truth, so he must be extraordinarily careful in the decrees that he makes. The Lord expects you to be fair in every business deal, for he's the one who sets the standards for righteousness. Kings and leaders despise wrongdoing, for the true authority to rule and reign is built on a foundation of righteousness. Kings and leaders love to hear godly counsel, and they love those who tell them the truth. The anger of a king releases the messenger of death, but a wise person will know how to pacify his wrath. Life-giving light streams from the presence of a king, and his favor is showered upon those who please him. Wow, that's good. Everyone wants gold, but wisdom's worth is far greater. Silver is sought after, but a heart of understanding yields a greater return. Repenting from evil places you on the highway of holiness. Protect purity, and you protect your life. Your boast becomes a prophecy of a future failure. The higher you lift up yourself in pride, the harder you'll fall in disgrace. Wow. It's better to be meek and lowly and live among the poor than to live high and mighty among the rich and famous. One skilled in business discovers prosperity, but the one who trusts in God is blessed beyond belief. That's good. The one with a wise heart is called discerning, and speaking sweetly to others makes your teaching even more convincing. Wisdom is a deep well of understanding opened up within you as a fountain of life for others, but it's senseless to try to instruct a fool. Winsome words pour from a heart of wisdom, adding value to all you teach. Nothing is more appealing than speaking beautiful, life-giving words, for they release sweetness to our souls and inner healing to our spirits. Wow. Wow. Nothing is more appealing than speaking beautiful, life-giving words, for they release sweetness to our souls and inner healing in our spirits. Sorry, I just want to mark that. That's just a good one. Before every person, there is a path that seems like the right one to take, but it leads straight to hell. Life motivation comes from the deep longings of the heart, and the passion to see them fulfilled urges you onward. A wicked scoundrel wants to dig up dirt on others only to spread slander and shred their reputation. A twisted person spreads rumors. A whispering gossip ruins good relationships. A vicious criminal can be persuasive, enticing others to join him as partners in crime, but he leads them all down a despicable path. It's easy to tell when a wicked man is hatching some crooked scheme. It's written all over his face. His looks betray him as he gives birth to his sin. Old age with wisdom will crown you with dignity and honor, for it takes a lifetime of righteousness to acquire it. I like that. Old age with wisdom will crown you with dignity and honor, for it takes a lifetime of righteousness to acquire it. Do you want to be a mighty warrior? It's better to be known as one who is patient and slow to anger. Do you want to conquer a city? Rule over your temper before you attempt to rule a city. We will toss the coin and roll the dice, but God's will is greater than luck. Of course we know that. Proverbs chapter 17. A simple, humble life with peace and quiet is far better than an opulent lifestyle with nothing but quarrels and strife at home. Oh, we're so blessed with peaceful homes. We are so blessed. A wise, intelligent servant will be honored above a shameful son. He'll even end up having a portion left to him in his master's will. In the same way that gold and silver are refined by fire, the Lord purifies your heart by the tests and trials of life. Those eager to embrace evil, listen to slander, for a liar loves to listen to lies. Mock the poor, will you? You insult your Creator every time you do. If you make fun of others' misfortune, you'd better watch out. Your punishment is on its way. Grandparents have the crowning glory of life. Grandchildren. And it's only proper for children to take pride in their parents. And I do. I am very proud of you, Mom. I'm grateful that you're my mom, and I'm proud of who you are, your righteousness, your beauty, your integrity, and the joy you are to be around. I watch your life for how to live a good and godly life, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful that you walk that way, that I can watch you and learn from you in life. So thank you. Okay, where were we? It's not proper for a leader to lie and deceive, and don't expect excellent words to be spoken by a fool. Wise instruction is like a costly gem. It turns the impossible into success. Wow, that's good. Wise instruction is like a costly gem. It turns the impossible into success. That's really cool right there. Love overlooks the mistakes of others, but dwelling on the failures of others devastates friendships. One word of correction breaks open a teachable heart, but a fool can be corrected 100 times and still not know what hit him. Rebellion thrives in an evil man, so a messenger of vengeance will be sent to punish him. Ooh, that's sad. It's safer to meet a grizzly bear robbed of her cubs than to confront a reckless fool. The one who returns evil for good can expect to be treated the same way for the rest of his life. Don't be one who is quick to quarrel, for an argument is hard to stop, and you never know how it will end. So don't even start down that road. There's nothing God hates more than condemning the one who is innocent and acquitting the one who is guilty. Why pay tuition to educate a fool? For he has no intention of acquiring true wisdom. A dear friend will love you no matter what, and a family sticks together through all kinds of trouble. It's stupid to run up bills you'll never be able to pay, or to co-sign for the loan of your friend. Save yourself the trouble and don't do either one. If you love to argue, then you must be in love with sin, for the one who loves to boast is only asking for trouble. The one with a perverse heart never has anything good to say, and the chronic liar tumbles into constant trouble. Parents of a numbskull will have many sorrows, for there's nothing about his lifestyle that will make him proud. That's a funny word. I haven't heard that in a long time. A joyful, cheerful heart brings healing to both body and soul. A joyful, cheerful heart brings healing to both body and soul. But the one whose heart is crushed struggles with sickness and depression. When you take a secret bribe, your actions reveal your true character, for you pervert the ways of justice. Even the face of a wise man shows his intelligence, but the wandering eyes of a fool will look for wisdom everywhere except right in front of his nose. A father grieves over the foolishness of his child, and bitter sorrow fills his mother. It's horrible to persecute a holy lover of God, or to strike an honorable man for his integrity. Can you Can you bridle your tongue when your heart is under pressure? That's how you show that you are wise. An understanding heart keeps you cool, calm, and collected, no matter what you're facing. When even a fool bites his tongue, he's considered wise. So shut your mouth when you're provoked. It will make you look smart. It will make you look smart. Okay, so we'll end there for today. Have a good day. I love you.